Earlier this fall, I headed to the Bay of Quinte to do some walleye fishing with my cousin Zach and Amanda. We were being guided by Silver and Gold Sport Fishing, previously known as You and Me Fishing Charters. Our plan and hopes were to get into some walleye, but we knew we were going to get into a mixed bag of fish. This was going to be an exciting adventure.
Highlands. There's one, way out there. Beautiful quality common carp.
Located a school of crappie.
That's your biggest largemouth ever. That's a 40-inch muskie.
Double header on walleyes.
We made a stop on the way down to a place called Heart Lake. And this lake is absolutely stunning. It's a tiny little lake that is perfectly shaped like a heart, and with the fall colors surrounding it, it was just so beautiful to get some awesome drone shots of this little body of water. Our second day of the trip, it was time to do some walleye fishing.
What is going on, folks? Tough Country back at it again with another video. This is Thanksgiving weekend and I'm at Muscogee Bay in one of the cottages I've stayed at in previous videos. Got my cousins here and Amanda, and today we're doing some fishing. We're going out with You and Me Fishing Charters, and we're going to try to get out some walleye on the Bay of Quinte. We're going to get out there, head to meet Lloyd, and hopefully we can get some big walleye.
We met Lloyd pretty early in the morning. Hopped in his boat. And we headed out into the bay. It was calling for some strong winds, so we weren't planning to go very far. But we were going to give it our best shot because we were only down there for a couple of days. He set us up to be trolling various lures in various depths in about 20 to 30 feet of water. So we sat down and waited for a bite.
Trying to get our lure down 18, 20 feet.
An hour went by into the morning of fishing and we didn't have a bite. So Lloyd checked the lines to make sure everything was good. And he actually caught a walleye. That was the first fish in the boat, and we actually kept that fish for our catch and cook that we were going to do later that night. And then we started trolling again. The first fish my cousin Zach caught this morning was a beautiful freshwater drum. Even though it wasn't the walleye that we were after, it was an awesome fish to catch, put up a good fight. It was Zach's biggest drum ever, and he was super stoked about catching that fish. We started trolling again, and soon enough, another rod went off. This time it was Amanda's turn. She set the hook, caught the fish. got it to the boat, and it was a gorgeous walleye, exactly what we were after. This one we kept as well. We wanted a nice feed of fish later this evening. As the morning went on, the bite was proving to be very slow, but that's all part of the game. Lloyd is an excellent guide. He put us on the fish, he put us in the spot where the fish were, but if the fish don't want to cooperate, that's just the way things go. You cannot choose how a fish is going to behave, you can only do so much. So even though the bite was slow, we had an awesome time chatting it up with Lloyd all day. He's a great guy and we had a ton of fun in his boat. And eventually, another rod went off. It was Zach's turn again to catch another fish. And it was a beautiful, solid walleye, his first walleye ever. He was so happy to catch this fish. It was a gorgeous walleye. And again, we kept it for dinner. I actually didn't do any fishing on this trip. I let Amanda and Zach catch all the fish that day. The bite was a little tough and we only got into a few fish, so I wanted them to have the best experience they could have. We fished a little while longer, and because the bite was slow, Lloyd kept us out longer than he should have, which was really nice of him. Unfortunately, we didn't get into any more fish, but we were really happy with the 3 walleyes we had and the few drum we caught. It was an amazing time on the water. So Lloyd's boat is completely rigged up to clean fish right at the back of the boat. So once everything was all said and done, we were pretty much done fishing at this point. He threw the walleyes on the cutting board and started getting the fish cleaned up for us. And it didn't take long for the local seagulls to catch on to Lloyd cleaning fish. They were all over it. We left one line in as Lloyd was cleaning the fish, and sure enough, we got another bite. It was Amanda's turn again, and she hooked into a tiny freshwater drum. Still a very fun fish to catch. They put up a good fight even when they're small. That was a great way to round out the day. Big shout out to Lloyd for guiding us on the water today and getting us on a few fish. We had a great time. If you want to book him, reach out to him on Facebook, Silver and Gold Sport Fishing, Lloyd Deum on Facebook, and I'm sure he'd be happy to take you out. And he does get into some big fish and lots of fish. For the last day of our trip, we headed to Bancroft to do some sightseeing. The fall colors were absolutely beautiful in this area. So we hiked to the top of a mountain, put the drone in the air, and we got some amazing shots of the beautiful fall colors this time of year. We had a very fun weekend and we made a ton of great memories. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you got any questions or concerns, leave a comment below because we love hearing from you guys. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe because we're dropping videos every Sunday. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.